Hello everyone and welcome to Guiding Star Tarot. I'm so happy to have you here. I hope you're all doing well. Today's PickACard reading is about what's next in your career. There are times, even as someone who reads tarot, when the answers feel just out of reach, when my own energy is a little clouded, or when I'm so in the middle of something emotionally that I need an outside perspective to help me realign. And recently I had one of those moments. I decided to reach out to a professional advisor through today's video sponsor, Psychic Source, and it was honestly one of the most grounding experiences I've had in a while. I asked them what my spirit guides need me to know in that moment, and without me giving much detail, the advisor honed in on exactly what I'd been struggling with, feeling overwhelmed and out of balance in my daily routine. The guidance they offered was clear, advising me to focus on my well-being during this busy time in my life. I started prioritizing sleep quality by creating a more relaxing bedtime routine and use orange scented candles, which really helped with unwinding before sleep and feel more well-rested and energized the next day and therefore be more productive. Their advisor was also compassionate and deeply intuitive. It gave me the clarity I needed to step back, reassess, and move forward with more peace. And sometimes that's all we really need. Someone who can hold space for us when we're too close to the situation to see it clearly ourselves. Psychic Source has been around for over 35 years, and they only work with truly gifted advisors who go through a rigorous screening process and follow a strong code of ethics. You can connect by phone, video, or even text, whatever feels most comfortable for you. Setting up my account on their website is super easy. Honestly, it only takes a few minutes. They have this quick little quiz that helps match you with the right psychic based on what you're looking for, whether it's love, past lives, energy readings, whatever. It made the whole process feel really personal and intentional. And get this, Psychic Source is so confident in the accuracy and quality of their advisors that they actually offer a no-risk guarantee. If you're not satisfied with your last paid reading, they'll credit you back. That's how much they care and stand behind their service. And something to consider, especially if it's your first time trying something like this. I'm excited to share that Psychic Source is giving you, my audience, a very special offer for new customers. You can connect with a gifted advisor for up to 40 minutes for just $19.80. That's a $240 value. And you can use that time to speak to more than one advisor for a different perspective. Using my link means you're getting the best deal in the industry, supporting the channel, and helping give back. 1% of your purchase goes to a charity of your choice, totally free to you. Head to trypsychicsource.com/guiding or click the link in my description to connect with an advisor who's online now and use my code GUIDING to start your own reading today. There's always someone online ready when you are. Now let's get into today's reading because something tells me you're meant to hear this message. There are 3 piles for you to choose from. This is pile number 1 with the amethyst crystal. Pile number 2 with the yellow calcite crystal. And pile number 3 with the rose quartz crystal. Just choose the pile that you feel the most drawn to, and after done choosing, you can skip ahead to your reading using the timestamps in the description box below. Make sure to choose the card or the crystal by your intuition, and I'll see you on your readings. Hello my dear pile number 1, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the amethyst crystal, as well as who were drawn to the first card with the wise leader energy, and it says you are a beacon for others. Alright, let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 1, and then we're gonna start off with your reading. What is next in pile number 1's career? What is next in pile number 1 career? Okay. Alright, so you have here the moon with praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, inspiration. Okay. You also have ship, travel, vehicles, movement, journey, change, distance. Okay. You have the cross with duty, burden, big problem, grief, religious, fate. As you can see, pile number 1, there are a couple of messages on each card, but we're going to take a look at how all these connect. You have mouse, okay, with stress, nerves, depletion, theft, disease, flaw. Okay. And let's take a look then at your tea leaves and see more about what is next in your career. And we're gonna take a look at all these cards, like how are they connecting into the message of what is next in your career. Pile number 1, you have the angel with spiritual guidance, protection from harm. I love that you have this card. So you know, if you were getting nervous by getting maybe the mouse card, you know, like Spirit does confirm that you've got protection from any harm, my dear pile number 1. You have stuff you will be taken care of in difficult times. Look at that. So for a lot of you in pile number 1, I feel like you might be already going through this, okay? So pile number 1, you're watching this video, I feel like you're already going through this, and you're about to get in your career like some sort of relief from some difficult times, okay? You also have shield. You need to defend yourself. So it's very clear you've got a lot of these energies, pile number 1, of protection, needing to defend yourself with a shield, you know, of, you know, a support with the stuff, like as in something to lean on in difficult times, which I feel like it's all referring to divine guidance, divine protection, support, okay, in times of need in your career. So pile number 1, let's just dive into your reading, right? So what is next in your career? You've got here with the moon, and we all know in tarot that the moon is all about, you know, feeling unsettled, feeling anxious, stressed. So you might be going through a lot of that. You also have here stress, nerves, depletion, right? So you might be going through a lot of that in your current job or in your current career path. Or for some of you, it might be that you're, you know, like kind of working towards something, you're waiting for something, maybe a promotion, maybe like a higher up position, and you're very stressed whether you're gonna achieve it or not, right? So take it how it resonates. But it feels here that, you know, for some of you, this is going to lead to a change, you know, with the ship and with the leader. I feel some of you, okay, in pile number 1, especially if you're having like a really stressful, overwhelming job or, you know, career path at the moment, it feels like you're going to be either having the opportunity to travel, to relocate with your job towards a different company, a different city, a different country. Why not? But especially with the ship and the wise leader, for some of you in pile number 1, I feel this is going to be you stepping into your own power, protecting your own energy, shielding your own energy, and walking a path, choosing a path that is on your own terms, like becoming the leader of your own ship, coming in control of that ship that it's representative of your career path, right? And, you know, basically controlling that ship to go where you want as a wise leader, using your wisdom, using your, you know, imagination, your inspiration, your wisdom, right? As I said, to walk a path and to guide yourself, or even to use your intuition, right? Pile number 1, through spiritual guidance, right? That's coming from divine, feeling, you know, protection, feeling support through opportunity for you to start walking a path that feels authentic to you, and that it's allowing you to take back control over your life, and over your career, and over how you're, you know, feeling in this career path. Maybe you want to start your own business. So this is like for a lot of you in pile number 1 that I'm sensing, you're going to start your own business. Maybe even becoming a source of inspiration for others, right? But it feels like you're about to hop on a different journey, like on a different path, right? And it feels like it's part of your journey. It's part of your faith, of your destiny, to become a leader, or to even take the control back, you know, and become the leader of your own life, to basically get independence, freedom, and, you know, get your power back, right? So it feels like with this cross, it can, especially since you've got like a lot of energy of spiritual guidance, of intuition, it feels like you're going to fall into this path that is meant for you, that is, you know, divinely guided, and it's something that you're meant to hop onto, as, you know, is part of your spiritual growth, is part of your growth as a person, you know, personal growth, and to help you become the person you're meant to be, and also to walk a path and live a life career-wise that is something that, you know, it's also could be part of your purpose with the duty, right? Part of your purpose, part of something that is meaningful to you and it's yours, right? And it helps you grow, it helps you expand, and it's you know, like I feel like it's going to bring you a lot of praise, a lot of acknowledgement, a lot of recognition, okay? And for sure, I feel for you, pile number one, you're about to receive some sort of support, help from the universe, and guidance, right, in this time of need. Now, let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number one, and see more about what is next in your career. Okay, you have the Sun. This is energy of abundance, of happiness, of wealth, of joy, of living a happy life. Or it could be, whoops, I was about to drop the entire deck. Okay, like getting to a place career-wise that is going to feel happier, you know, and you've got here feeling emotion. Yeah, so I'm sensing like you're going to walk a path that just like speaks deeply to you, you know, that you feel drawn to. You also have the Three of Wands, which is speaking about you planning this next move for quite a while, or maybe you've been planning it, or you've been wishing for this for quite a while, like you've been envisioning this, right? Maybe it's something that was only in your imagination. Again, for a lot of it, this might have something to do with long distance, like traveling long distance, that it's going to bring movement and change, you know, towards like a different physical area. So for a lot of it, this could be relocating to a new country, starting maybe your business somewhere else, like in a new country, or maybe just like shifting, you know, jobs and relocating towards a different like a different physical place. But for others, this can be metaphorical. So again, it can be just like hopping on a new journey and changing your career path into becoming your own leader and becoming your own boss and starting your own business. But yeah, I feel like it's something that you're going to like definitely plan a lot, like the next steps, or you've been you know, envisioning a lot and imagining a lot, right? So an idea that could have been in your imagination for a long time now, I feel like it's going to come into reality, and you're going to maybe get the opportunity that you waited for in order to progress and to take that first step, and to have the courage, yeah, to do that, to be brave enough to do that. All right, let's take a look at what else is coming through. You have the Seven of Cups. Yeah, this is speaking of confusion, of feeling lost. Maybe you're taking in consideration right now a lot of ideas, and you have like a lot of just ideas and plans spinning around in your mind and being like, what is the best thing to do? And I feel like a lot of you in pile number one might have this need for an answer, for guidance, for confirmation from spirit, like, okay, this is the right path, you know? So yeah, I feel like that's coming in for sure for you, pile number one, as well. Whoa, all right, let's see what else you have. Ace of Swords, this is clarity, this is solution, answer, progress, cutting through obstacles and blockages. You have the Hermit and Three of Cups. So Hermit as well is about looking for an answer. I did tell you, pile number one, I do feel like that's the case for you, like looking for an answer, for a solution that is coming from within. Okay, this answer, this guidance won't come from the outside. Like, yes, it might be an external opportunity, but it's going to be like an inner voice, you know, type of thing that will guide you towards this thing. Like, could be your inner calling. Like, I really feel that strongly. Pile number 1, this is about your purpose. This is about your inner calling, and you're going to connect to that so much more, like in a stronger way, that is going to offer you the guidance, and it's going to open up your mind, your imagination, your ideas, your horizons towards like the next step to do. And with the Ace of Swords, I really see you taking that next step, not just being caught up in the planning, imagining, and visioning, you know, stage. 7 of Cups is about making a lot of plans and not knowing what's the best thing to do. Maybe, as I said, like feeling confused, feeling lost, needing clarity, and therefore like being caught up in the imagination realm and being caught up in all of our, you know, stress and overthinking and anxiety and all that. And it just freezes us and it keeps us into that imagination realm, and we're not taking any actual steps in reality. And I feel like that's something that you're going to be doing in your career. Okay. And the 3 of Cups, this is interesting. This could be partnership. You might be starting business with some friends, or with like the help of and support of some people, or maybe this is going to be you know, celebration. Like 3 of Cups is card of celebration. So this could be celebrating a promotion, celebrating a bigger you know, more higher up position that's better paid. Maybe this is like with more authority, right? And yeah, it's going to be more responsibility, but also it's going to be so much more fulfilling. And it, as I said, like pile number 1, it's something that's, you know, fulfilling as in it's part of your journey, and it will feel so authentic to you. It will feel like you're meant for this, right? And this could be celebrating starting your own business. So yeah, but I do see here energy of happiness, of joy, especially with the Sun and the 3 of Cups. So yeah, like definitely protecting your energy, coming into your own power, independence, and getting help, support, and getting out of, you know, a tough, difficult time in your career, and getting clarity and answer. Okay, so pile number 1, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed the reading. And guys, don't forget to check my link, trypsychicsource.com/guiding, and use my code guiding to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pile number 2, and welcome to your reading. To everyone who chose the yellow calcite crystal, as well as who are drawn to the transformation card, with a fresh new way of living emerges. Alright, so let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 2, and then we're gonna start off with your reading. What is next in pile number 2, career? Alright, so you have the man card with man, husband, questioner himself, male querent, male masculinity. So this card really represents strongly the divine masculine energy for you, pile number 2, when it comes to your career, which is interesting. Let's see what else comes through for pile number 2. What is next in your career? What is next in your career? Okay, you've got here house with home, family, warmth, security, privacy, comfort. All right. I'm getting like a very strong message right away, although I prefer to wait a bit and see the other cards. But I just feel the need to say this right now, like this message. It might resonate with some of you in pile number 2. You might be like having a fresh new, you know, way of living, lifestyle when it comes to your career, as in like having like a big change. And for some of you, it might be that you're going to decide, right, into becoming a housewife, into becoming a homemaker. I hope I'm saying that right. To become maybe a person that is going to, you know, prefer to be a stay-at-home partner. So it doesn't have to be gender specific. I just said that in case it resonates. But it doesn't have to be gender specific. This divine masculine energy, you know, can apply to any gender, to anyone, because we all have, you know, some of the feminine energy and divine masculine energy, divine feminine and divine masculine energy in ourselves. But it could be like you finding a partner who is going to, you know, like get into this role or be, you know, into the role of the divine masculine energy of provider and of taking care and protection. And again, you, regardless of any gender, you falling more into the divine feminine energy of, you know, taking care of the home and being around home and taking care maybe of children or future children, depending on how it resonates. Again, this is a general reading, right? But it doesn't have to apply for everyone, but I felt that energy really strongly, and I heard that message very, you know, strongly. So I wanted to say that since you've got here the home, family, you know, security, privacy, comfort, yeah, like, so maybe some of you really wish for that, right? Maybe some of you really don't want to like walk up the ladder of the corporate ladder and just like enjoy the comfort of being at home. Maybe you're going to work from home, right? For a lot of you might be that. Very strongly, again, for some of you, it's going to be that you're going to start working from home. For others, it might be the previous message that I said, you know, like finding a partner that's acting more from a divine masculine energy and you being more in the divine feminine energy. And like career, right? As in like your career will shift, will change, your life will go through a big transformation, a fresh new way of living. So it can apply to that. But for others, I feel very strongly like this is going to be also working from home, okay? And, you know, with the divine masculine energy, it could be because that is applying to, you know, like taking initiative, being in charge, being the one who provides. So you could be, you know, your own boss, right? And working from home. That could also be something like have more time for the family, work from the comfort of your own home, have the privacy, you know, that you desire. And yeah. Okay, let's take a look at your tea leaves and we're gonna start. I mean, we're gonna continue with your reading because we're already started. Okay, you have the axe, forces working against you. All right. Let's see what else comes through for pile number 2. Tiger. Doing something risky, taking a chance. Okay. Pile number 2. Okay, you've got the tower. Whoops. Okay, you've got the tower. Solid foundation, success with effort. Okay. So, pile number 2. We're just gonna continue with some more, you know, messages with other energies that I feel in regards to your career, but yeah, we're gonna leave aside that you know, homemaker energy. It might resonate for some of you. If it doesn't, don't worry too much about it. But it does feel here that despite forces working against you, or feeling like, you know, it's maybe a challenging route that you're about to take, I sense that you're going to take like a big chance on your life when it comes to your career, right? Or taking a chance onto something. Could be like a business idea. Could be like maybe, yeah, like, you know, leaving your job and saying like, you know what, I'm just gonna start working from home. I'm going to start a business from home, maybe an online business. But for others, it might be that you've been doing this for a while, right? And you've been just basically creating, you know, building this solid foundation for a while now, and this tower continued to grow. And it's, what's the most important thing is that it's built on a solid foundation. So I feel here that some of you have started already working onto this, but others you might start in the near future, right? By taking this chance, you know, taking this risk, if you want to say so. But it might be that you're going to take this step when, you know, like everyone least expected, or maybe when like none of the circumstances seem right, or seem you know, supporting this next step that you're about to take, but against the odds, you're going to still do it. And I'm getting here very strong energy of courage, of being brave, of taking a chance, of, you know, being confident. So here it comes, the divine masculine energy of, you know, like not settling, not setting and remaining in stagnation, but doing something, taking action, taking initiative, just doing, you know. Divine masculine energy equals doing, movement, action. I feel like it's action is best said. So I really see you like starting a fresh new way of living, a new lifestyle, a new career path, transforming your whole kind of way of living with this new career path. So that's why I say, like, for some of you, it might be that, yeah, you're gonna for sure start working from home and you're going to be really invested into this if you haven't already been, right? It feels like against the odds, you're going to put all your effort into this, and it might seem risky for some, but I feel like it's going to be, you know, a successful outcome. Yes, it's going to be effort. It's going to be a lot of action that you're going to have to put into it, a lot of work, but it's definitely something that's buildable. I'm hearing like a success that's really buildable, that can go really, really high. And it's not like a job where you're just, okay, the most I can do is, you know, getting a promotion, right? Like, it feels like this is something that you can expand into a lot and have a lot of growth in terms of money, in terms of fame, in terms of recognition, in terms of success, right? So it feels like, you know, sky is the limit into this particular area that you're about to hop onto, although it might feel risky, like for maybe other people, not for you. Could be like it's a change, and that's why you might perceive it as a risk, because it might take you out of your comfort zone. But I'm getting this, you know, message that maybe a lot of people around you will be like, oh my god, this is not the right time, or oh my god, are you really gonna do that? Like, oh my god, that's so risky, or oh my god, that's you know, something that I wouldn't do if I were you, or, you know, so on and so forth. But I feel you're not going to listen to those voices. You're not going to listen to those people. And it's not about being impulsive and not being wise and just going for something without proper thinking. I feel like with divine masculine energy, you know, it's more about having the courage to do something that, you know, to maybe walk on a path that not many people feel comfortable onto, because it takes more effort, or it feels more, you know, just as out of that comfortable bubble, as in, like, you know, requiring a lot of work or courage to do that, or yeah, like putting yourself out there. And maybe many people like around your circle could be like, oh, I'm just gonna take a job and that's it, right? That feels safe, that feels stable, but it doesn't have much room to grow. Yeah, but for you, I feel like you're about to hop on a path that feels more narrow than many of people that you know might be taking, or just people in general. But it feels like you're going to succeed at it, right? And it's going to be a success that's well deserved. All right, now let's take a look at your tarot cards, pile number 2, and see more about what is next in your career. You have the King of Wands. Wow, this is divine masculine energy because you've got the King, but also this is energy of gaining popularity, gaining recognition, being in the spotlight, being in the center of attention, having confidence, knowing your worth. So this might all come from a place of knowing your worth, from like no longer wanting to settle, no longer wanting to be part of a career path or a job that just feels, you know, kind of warm. I mean, as in, like, not too hot, not too cold, but it doesn't really speak to you. Like, it feels like you're about to follow your biggest passion, or to follow the things that you're most driven about, most passionate about, and just follow that and have the confidence and feel worthy of that, right? And just also, you know, this is about stepping into an energy that's just magnetic, right? So that's also something in here. You have 5 of Swords. Okay, you have Four of Wands. Yeah, I love this. This is like both a gate, but it's a very happy, positive gate you're going through, which again represents like transformation, transition for you, but is taking you towards you know, like more fulfillment. This is celebration, this is fulfillment, this is accomplishment. And with the Five of Swords, this is about giving up on something that you know it's not your battle to fight, right? And choosing your own battle. I'm getting another message. I mean, the same message from the beginning really strongly again, so it might still resonate with some of you. Pile number 1, Four of Wands. This is energy of getting engaged, getting married, moving in with the partner. So this could be you like deciding like, oh my god, like, you know what, it's not for me, you know, to try to get onto that you know, corporate ladder, to, you know, like have that type of career. Maybe you're just someone who prefers that part of work, if we say so, like being you know, a homemaker. Again, regardless of the gender, I want to make that clear. But yeah, pile number 2. So it feels like maybe that's your cup of tea, and that's completely fine and amazing. So it still implies a lot of work. So, you know, you could choose that to be your career. But for others, this might be just, you know, success in the terms of, as I said, like maybe starting to do, yeah, this is also home energy. So yeah, maybe doing something from the comfort of your own home. But yeah, okay, you have here Seven of Cups. All right, pile number 1 also had this card. Interesting. Three of Pentacles and Eight of Cups. So again, you have energy of leaving something behind, something that you've been maybe attached to, something that's been part of your life for a long time, but now you know deep down, or you're soon gonna feel like, you know, it's time for a transformation, and for the long term it's gonna be the best option for you. You've got here Three of Pentacles. This is energy of teamwork. So again, for those of you, you know, wanting to be a homemaker, this is like you and your partner like working as a team, like one in like the divine masculine energy and one in the divine feminine energy, and together like building something more, building a life, building, you know, like success together. But this is also like collaborations. So again, could be that you're working from home and you're gonna get like a lot of like collaborations, partnerships. This is also like you know, just like new doors opening up for you. And you know how I say, like for some it might not be your dream to climb up that ladder, but for some it might be, and I see success for you in that aspect as well. So it's interesting because you've got the both energies into this reading, but as I said, it's a general reading. And Seven of Cups, this is energy of you know, like having worries, having, you know, a lot of uncertainty, like, oh my god, if I were to take this step and to take this risk, right, I could confront this, but I could confront also this. Like it could go both well and amazing, I could have success, but it could also like go really badly, right? Like have all those thoughts. So it might be something you're confronting yourself with right now, or it might be what other people are telling you. But it feels like, you know, you're about to reach really high, really high, and get a lot of like growth in your finances. And I feel like you're going to overcome, you know, these thoughts, these limiting beliefs. Could be that this Seven of Cups might represent for you. You know, I'm having this image of like a bubble that, you know, when in cartoons there's that bubble, that thought bubble where you get a lot of you know, scenarios that you make up in your mind, and then you just like clean it up and you're just like, okay, whoosh, you know, all those unnecessary thoughts that are just holding you back, and start doing it, right? So that's really something that I feel for you, pile number 2. But definitely you've got here energy of success that's well deserved for you. Okay, so pile number 2, this is everything that I have for you today when it comes to what's next in your career. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. And guys, don't forget to check my link, trypsychicsource.com/guiding, and use my code guiding to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. You can find it both in the description box or in the first pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye. Hello, my dear pile number 3, and welcome to your reading to everyone who chose the rose quartz crystal, as well as who are drawn to the Embracing Enthusiasm card, which says, shout to the heavens with happiness. This is a beautiful energy of celebration, of joy, but let's take a look at your oracles, pile number 3, and get to see more details about what is next in your career. Then we're gonna hope and just start diving into your reading further. Pile number 3, what is next in your career? Ooh, okay, you've got here the card Bouquet, pleasantness, gift, charming, joy, happiness, flattery. Interesting, because I was just saying that this card, represents joy and happiness. And you've got this card as well. Beautiful. Pile number 3, what is next in your career? You have the moon, praise, feeling, emotion, imagination, intuition, inspiration. Okay, let's take a look at some tea leaves as well. And then we're gonna start with your reading. What is next in your career, pile number 3? Okay, so you have Parrot. Someone will gossip about all your secrets. I did have this strong message already. Like I was thinking about this strong message already of fame or getting in the spotlight, and it makes sense that you've got the Parrot as well. Okay, so you have here flag, do not be tempted to lower your standards. All right. Pile number 3, what is next in your career? Okay, so you have, oh my god, you've got here career, which is interesting. It's just like strong confirmation that, these energies are all about your career. And you have here mice, discord among friends or family. And you've got here also someone will gossip about all your secrets. Right, so pile number 3. It feels here very strongly that you're about to get something that, well, in your career, you're gonna get like a really big success or achievement or like acknowledgement. Like your work will get acknowledged, will get recognition, will get seen, will get noticed, you will get popularity, you will get admiration of people. You're going to get like, how do I put this, like praise as well, right? Yeah, so it's all this energy of you being admired and praised and acknowledged. And that could really, although it's not nice, but oftentimes that brings jealousy in some people that don't mean well, or that don't have the best interest at heart for you, or that they're competing with you in some way. And it might not be like a like a competition that is like has any foundation. It could be just all in their own heads, but how some people are, and it feels like, although that's the case, and it might like bring some discord among certain friends or family members, or someone who's gonna start gossiping, or you might start to notice a shift in other people's energies, and you might start to see some people's true light, and I feel like you might already have an idea of who I'm speaking about, pile number 3. Might be like co-workers, family members, although it's again not nice, but yeah, you know how it is, or so-called friends. It feels like you're still going to not like lower your standards, or you're being advised not to. It feels like your career is about to get like a big upgrade. So you might be getting a promotion, you might be getting a pay rise, or like you might be getting like a higher up position, you might be getting a better department, might be that your business is going to start to flourish more. But it feels like you're going to get some sort of recognition, as I said, like you being perceived as charming. I got these messages you know, now. And I'm just gonna say it for those of you it might resonate. You might be into modeling, could be, or acting, or something that uses imagination, uses intuition, and it's all about, you know, the feeling, emotion based career, such as like arts, or something creative, something that again, like, is based on other people noticing you and your work and being praised and admired and recognized. Okay, so I feel like that is something that's coming in for you, either the opportunity to do so, either like you've been working towards this direction and now getting that, but it doesn't have to only apply to that. Could be that your inspiration and your creativity and your imagination being of great use into getting a certain promotion, getting a pay rise, winning a project, getting a higher up position, you know, so on and so forth. But it feels like you're about to get something that will make you really happy. Like, I see you literally smiling and being so happy and joyful, and being really grateful for it and thanking heavens for it, embracing this opportunity with enthusiasm and just literally, yeah, like shouting with happiness. Maybe receiving a gift or feeling like you're getting a gift, you know, and feeling like this chance is just like a gift as well, and feeling flattered, feeling like, you know, other people are trying to flatter you, maybe are seeing you as charming, you know, people offering you flowers maybe, or gifts, or, you know, like, could be that you're gonna get into a position that other people might really just admire you and offer you, you know, certain things, and maybe just simply as saying like, you know, I really admire you, I feel inspired by you. But then it feels like other people are not going to be that happy, but still, like, I'm hearing Spirit saying to not lower your standards, to remain firm, to keep your position, to keep your dream, to keep your goal in mind, and to notice when there are red flags, okay? And to not, you know, like lower your standards just to fit into these people's ideas, because they don't have, you know, the best interest at heart for you, and they should be happy for you if they truly mean well. I hope you understand what I'm trying to say. All right, let's take a look at your tarot cards now. Pile number 3, you've got Knight of Cups. This is energy again of following your heart, but yeah, like following your heart, being in tune with your feelings, with your imagination, being creative. So that's also something in here. But since it's Knight of Cups and brings you flowers, for some reason I'm really getting this energy that you're about to receive like a big bouquet of flowers, get some sort of gifts, get some sort of praise and recognition in your career. That's going to make you really happy, but other people might be jealous. I hope that makes sense. You have here the Devil. So this is what Spirit is saying, to not lower your standards, to not remain into this stagnation energy with people that are, you know, controlling, being possessive towards you, trying to manipulate you, trying to, you know, use things in their own favor. And you may be perceiving them as close, as friends, as family, as, you know, friends or co-workers. It's important to notice that and to not lower your standards, because it's just like gonna hold you back, okay? But also something that I'm hearing is like you're gonna break free from a toxic, unhealthy dynamic in your career, from a stagnation, from a blockage, okay? You have here the Chariot. Yeah, you're leaving behind, you know, certain things that are, you know, definitely not serving you, not bringing you any value, and you're not gonna look back. So it could be these people, could be also like you getting to relocate somewhere else. Maybe you're getting like a different desk, you know, I'm getting that energy for some reason. Or maybe you're getting like the chance to travel or to relocate. But yeah, I'm sensing here also traveling with the Chariot. But this is you, like your energy to move forward with determination, with confidence, and not look back, right? Just own your beauty, your magic, your gifts, your success, okay? Walk in your own power. You have here Temperance. Okay. So, okay, 7 of Cups. Oh my God, every pile had 7 of Cups. Interesting. So this is like a collective energy of confusion and feeling lost, maybe. All right, let's see. Whoa. Okay, 2 cards of transformation. So it feels like a chapter closes, but it closes with like a completion, okay, in your career. So you're getting some sort of accomplishment in your career that sets the end of a chapter and the start of a new one. And you've got transformation again, like a new life, a new you. So you're leaving behind what you've been maybe used to up until now, what you've been like the chapter where maybe you've been striving to get this recognition, to get to this point, to get that promotion, to be part of this toxic environment or dynamic. And it feels like you're going to get into this new chapter where you're going to experience a lot more peace, a lot more calm, grounding energy into your career. Like Temperance is also about tuning inwards, about being really in connection with your imagination, with your feelings, with your emotions. So that could also be very significant in your career. And do something that it feels peaceful, that feels in alignment, and that you're simply just so in tune with what you're doing, like getting in the flow, right? So of course, being really peaceful and grounding. It does feel here with the 7 of Cups also that, maybe these people are going to try to make this path or make this, goal seem something intangible, or give you certain false ideas of what it might be. And Spirit is saying, do not lower your standards. Do not be tempted to lower your standards. Like, move forward with determination and with success in mind, because it's coming in, okay? And it's important to listen to your own heart, to your own intuition, because it's gonna let you know what truly is for you. Okay, tune in inwards, like quiet all the outside noise, okay, and really connect to that inner voice, which is for sure going to show you the way that you're going to feel most fulfilled by. All right, so pile number 3, this is everything that I have for you today. I really hope you enjoyed your reading. And guys, don't forget to check my link, trypsychicsource.com/guiding, and use my code guiding to try up to 40 minutes with an advisor for just $19.80. You can find the link either in the description box or in the first pinned comment. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope to see you in my next one. Until then, take care. Bye-bye.